Previously, Tabletop Theater, The Curse of Los. The group, sent by the Arcana Pensophagal to just quickly pop in and investigate, find out if this is truly where Los is at in return, has found themselves trapped in the land of Barovia. Trapped here by Los and his new powers. As such, you found some allies in Madame Eva, who's been a sort of protective figurehead, at least to Q, who was sent here beforehand. Now that we've all met and brought Irina, different Irina, to see Madame Eva, many things were revealed, one of which was Q's true origins and her two sisters.
Dun, dun, dun.
One of which being Irina. All three of them have very special blood, which Los is after. He already has Irina from the Arcana Pensophagal's blood.
Irina 1.0.
Irina, correct? Irina 1.0. And Q's, of course, since they've lived with the Sandoval family for so long. But not this new Irina. Anyways.
2.0.
With special blood, they've been tasked to find, through their cards, the special tarot cards. Ooh, and I should finally, this was what I wanted last time, was these special tarot cards that I actually have from the group.
You went ahead and invested into tarot cards.
Which we didn't use on screen, but that's okay. We used the other versions. There are 3 treasures that can help you in the fight against Los.
I thought it was 5. Well, one of them was a person.
Correct. One of them is a person named Rictavio. Q, what's up?
So, we at least had a short rest.
Yes.
Because that actually redid all my inspiration.
Good.
Died.
Perfect. Good. Very good.
So at least I have my dice back.
Yay.
So we got the diviner was the tome of Strahd. The miser was a holy symbol of some kind. The something was a sword.
The sun sword.
The illusionist was the helper. And the hooded one was Los?
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
So you're after the search of the Tome of Strahd, which you have been told has been, is currently, the cards revealed are currently somewhere in the forest near, what's the mountains? Not that you need to see it on the map because we're already here, but I need for my references near the Mount Gadi. What's it called? Mount Gakis. Anyways, you approached through the woods when you were ambushed by a few of Los's men. Werewolf party. No, not a werewolf party. A few of Los's beasts. On your way now, your directions have led you towards the den of wolves. Where we find ourselves now, approaching a cliffside area set off from the foresty parts. And as you approach, let me read off some stuff. Above the tree line, carved into the side of a rocky mountain spur, is a wide, torch-lit cave that looks like the gaping maw of a great wolf. The area is as you see it ahead of you. What would you like to do? How would you like to approach?
Stealthily?
Sounds like Q is talking, but she's muted, so.
She's talking to her son.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was talking to my son.
There we go.
Stealthily?
What did you say?
Stealthily?
Why don't you all roll me some stealth checks? As the evening draws near.
Stealth?
20.
Yes.
Yeah, stealth, please.
Stealth.
Oh, that wasn't red. That was Wooster. You gotta
Oh.
use res.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
I'm surprised.
His stealth was so good, he even looked like a different person.
Let me see what it looks like in here. Approaching with a torch.
I don't want the
If we're
torch.
to stealth, we should probably cut that out and then move forward as a group. Let me take care of. Oh, so here's a couple of things to keep in mind. One of these square feet is 10 feet. So if you on the bottom of, if you scroll the map a little bit lower, it'll say 1 square equals 10 feet. And as such, I have made the adjustment with the.
It doesn't say that because that's probably in the blacked out area.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, but it seems to be like one of the small squares is 10 feet, or one of the big squares is 10 feet.
One of the small squares is 10 feet.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So it's we need to double every measurement. Okie dokie. No wait.
Yeah.
No, that's 10 feet. Yep, you're absolutely right.
There's a setting. I made sure to preset all this correctly last night.
It's all correct.
All right. As our party approaches stealthily toward their objective, you notice the stones again. Oh, in the shape of like a maw of a beast.
Yeah, it does look like teeth.
Mm-hmm. It sure does. Let's see. Approach zone 1. Special events. Areas of the dam. The open jaws of the wolf's head form a 15-foot canopy of rock over the cave mouth, held up by natural pillars of rock. The ceiling rises to a height of 20 feet inside the cave. The torches and iron brackets line the walls. From somewhere deep inside, you hear the echoing sounds of a flute. Some of the notes are discordant, painfully discordant.
Whoa. Cool. Okay.
This is your area. Now,
Are Aziana and Davanka supposed to be there? Inside the
Nope.
rock? Oh,
nope,
okay.
that's not a thing. Let's move this.
No,
up.
that yeah. There's nothing to see here. Keep on going.
There we go.
Nothing to see here.
You've approached to the cave careful, and you hear, like I said, the It's brightly lit with lanterns inside the cave. You approach semi-stealthily from here. Once here, it lights up greatly. Is there something different that you would like to do? And who would like to move? Who would like to be the party mover? Let's see.
Party mover.
Rhett is the leader, I say.
I am.
No, not Rhett. Armolad. Armolad.
Damn it.
There we go.
Immediately, glory stolen.
Yeah,
elf.
immediately glory stolen.
Stupid elves coming into my country and stealing our jobs.
This isn't your country.
Why don't you?
Oh, that's what you would like to think, eh?
Why don't you roll me one more? Either let's roll perception checks or stealth checks one more time. And
It's the same number for me.
why don't actually in that case? Why don't you, Armolad, roll me and also a perception check.
And okay. I did much better on the stealth. But it's literally the same roll plus 8.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna do the thing. Open character sheet. There you go. Passive perception.
Oh yeah, my passive perception is even higher than that. 18.
No chance of passing that one.
So neither of us see each other. Good to know.
Perception is good. The echo of that sorrel lonesome flute echoes creepily through the cavern, still directionless. Your move.
You'll move, creep.
Your senses should be heightened as you know you're going into an area of danger. Anything you would like to prepare first or do?
My sword pulls out. I pull out my swords as we're going through.
Battle axe?
Got your ass, that thing.
As you do so, roll me another stealth check.
Everyone, or just me?
No, just you. You pulled out your axes. It makes a in that action. Everything here creates noise and stuff happens. Your stealth at 13, possibly. Let's. Would you? What would you like to do next? Armolad, move your character.
All right, I guess I need to know how far I can move in one turn. About to there. Okay. There's no 55. Damn. I can only move half squares. Which case I will go up to here. Ooh, that's a funky effect.
As the group moves with you, roll me once more your
Which would you like?
once more your no. Well, you've moved there.
Yeah, my passive perception is 18. If you want me to roll stealth or perception, just let me know.
Actually, with that, as you're moving slowly and carefully through here, let's go ahead and I will do my thing as well. You hear some movements up ahead, crumbling rocks, as though there's movement happening.
Up ahead on which side? North or northwest?
Perception check.
24.
Specifically here.
Oh. That's not very far away.
No, it is not.
Oops, wrong one. Okay, that's ridiculously close. There's a guy right in front of us. Try and surprise him. I don't even know if you guys can hear me when I'm talking like that. Do you want to surprise him? Or...
We'll say this is a stage whisper.
No, I didn't even know if the microphone could hear me.
Yeah. It picks up really well.
Okay, good to know. Do you want to surprise him or try and get by him? Getting all of those answers. Nobody's responding. Okay. Maybe I'm not talking loud enough.
I think they're just like your crew is petrified and unable to make a choice. It sounds like to me.
Or they're all muted and I can't hear them.
Rest says, I don't know, it's up to you.
Is there any
I didn't say shit. Don't put words in my mouth.
I'm just, I'm here. Do I see him?
Perception check.
Well, I told you where he was, but
Do I see him?
his stealth totally sucked, so yes.
Let's say that what's going on is with your stealth as a 13. With that, no, you can't see. Armolad definitely hears them.
Them as in plural or them as in one?
Them and they can be used as a singular word.
Yeah, correct. And I'm not clarifying, but that's still that that low flute still keeps playing, echoing.
It's just with dark vision, they're easily within range of me being able to see them anyway.
Well, in that case, let's just go ahead and do the thing.
Do the thing. Oh, do the thing.
The thing.
The thing.
Oh, they're back.
They are back.
Oops. Not the button I wanted.
Two humanoid figures above the outcropping in a outpost scouting position has been tracking you for the last 5 or so minutes. Upon you getting closer and doing an active investigation, the jig is up. They send out an alarm. They send out, or they look like they're about to send out an alarm warning as one of them.
How high up is that?
It's a good question. Let's find out.
If the ceiling's 20 feet.
At the opening of the mouth. This here is
okay.
Z2. Here, The cave splits to the left and to the right. Standing on a 5-foot-high ledge between the divide
Okay.
are two feral-looking women wearing shredded clothing and clutching what look to be some sort of rifles. Asiana and Davanka. Go ahead.
No, you weren't finished.
Asiana and Davanka stand guard on the ledge. They sound the alarm when they spot intruders. Any loud noises here can be heard echoing throughout the den.
Oh,
So-
your camera is lagging horribly. Well, yeah, so as they are about to move, I will attempt to deceive them that we are friendlies.
Okay. Step 1. How would you like to do that?
It's like, finally, we found you.
All right. Roll me a
Deception?
yeah. Not good, not bad. For a brief moment, they look confused as you have, like, at first they've been scouting you, waiting to see something, ready to sound an alarm. As soon as they see you and you see each other, we finally see each other. There's that brief moment of what's going on.
Yeah. We came
you
here
gain-
to...
Go ahead.
We have come here to reinforce you.
They look at each other and, who are you? Who sent you here?
Los's Raiders.
It's like, oh, you know who sent us here. Come on, cover. Have you already forgotten?
We're having a, well, that's not a good answer.
No, but I'm trusting in his charisma to pull this off.
Roll me one more deception with disadvantage, just to give you guys a few more seconds of like what's going on this.
On-ishness?
Allow me to take this a bit different direction here. Like, oh, have you already forgotten your place?
Oh no! Why?
Have you already forgotten your place? You're not to question the orders. You are to obey them. I will roll intimidation instead. Ah, damn it! Oh, I had inspiration. I could have used that one.
The two look at each other and like, yeah, fuck that, and they turn to draw on you. I think.
Oh wait. I didn't mean to click that, but yeah, I can't do that as a reaction, can I?
Yeah, it's a reaction. However, they are going to try to. Both of them. First off, we're gonna roll some
Initiative?
We're gonna roll some initiative.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course, my horse.
Oh, fuck.
I got a 20.
There we go.
Did my wolf
Right.
get initiative?
Rez
Those
always
eights are
went to the pervert.
following you.
Armolad, Q, Scar. Yeah.
You
There's my
always get
initiative.
a better roll than me, Q.
You rolled intelligence as opposed to initiative, but okay.
Oh, I did roll intelligence. That's initiative.
They're smart wolves. They don't need initiatives. They need intelligence.
Given what you rolled, it didn't matter which of those you rolled. You're in between
Yeah.
Scar and me.
So let's see if this works correctly. So first off, they're gonna take Asiana, who you were talking to directly, is going to take a pot shot, one single solitary pot shot at you, Rek. And then we'll start the initiative. Let's see. Q 10, 10. Yeah. Why's my wolf not on there?
And who is Kellen? Oh, your wolf is named Kellen. Is it Kellen Heller as opposed to Helen Keller?
We'll just keep him there. All right, so let's see. Sort.
And Raz not on there either.
No, I'm probably lost anyway, so who gives?
Hang on.
Are they up on a ledge? It looks like they're up on a ledge.
5
Is that
feet up.
correct? Okay.
Oop.
Raz
I
just
completely moved you. Sorry, I was trying to drag you into the turn order, see if that worked, and that didn't. So, how do I add you to the? Oh, there you go. Add turn.
Let's just
And
change the number to 8.
Red did an 8. So, there we go.
So
Perfect.
Q, you first.
I'm going to move
So-
the camera there. First thing first is as they were having this conversation with you, one of them said, "Yeah, fuck that, intruders!" And they're going to take one pot shot at you, and then we're going to do with your turn orders. So, let's do my pot shot. Aimed at,
Yeah.
aimed at.
No, aim at
Red.
me. Aim at me. I want to throw your bullet back in your face.
Sorry. There we go. It's labeled as a spearbow. It's a rifle.
That doesn't happen.
There we go. Takes one of those modernized rifles with a that iridium built into it. It looks very how can I put this? Steampunk. Takes a shot, aims squarely at you. For the time being, you see the bullet where they would have hit you straight in, but as this is happening, the reaction, you distract them temporarily.
They have to roll again.
That makes him re-roll the trigger again. Let's see if the silvery barbs saves you a second time. Gosh darn it, why can't I... There it is, over here. My maps are all over the place. Range. Ta-da.
Oof.
How did I know that was going to happen? So instead of taking 10, you took 16. Yeah.
But the thing is, Rek will have an advantage when it gets to his turn. So
Here's the thing, though.
Now,
The
use the
triggering-
lower roll, so.
You must choose a low roll. So
Oh,
you
okay,
do
so it is the
not
first
get
one then.
affected by
Okay.
Yeah,
So
it's
only
a,
Only
it's a
10.
normal hit for 10 points of damage. Yeah.
A normal hit we're gonna add the 5, so we're gonna hit a total hit of 10 points of damage on them. Yes. The loud shot echoes. As this hits you, you feel the burning sensation of like this iridium doesn't hit you in a deadly spot, but almost like
It burns.
yeah, it hits you enough to cause damage. It burns incredibly. The loud echo was happening. You could hear that flute stop in silence as the flute just stops as probably more things are coming. Next up, Q, you are first, followed by Scar.
well, I know I tried helping Rek.
One of the things that's happening, however, is these guys. Let me see if I can do this correctly. Open character sheet.
I still think he's doing Superman.
How do I change? There's a certain way that I could change their icon to a wolf, but I can't remember it. It doesn't matter. So we're just gonna keep them like that. They start transforming into a werewolf as the alarm is set off. Q is going first. What would you like to do? Followed by Scar.
Well, this isn't good. No. Well, this doesn't help. I don't have any spells because we're so far away from these people.
You can move.
Yeah, move and then cast a spell.
That is correct.
I can move, but none of the spells are gonna make it there, regardless.
You can move 30 there, yeah.
The spells don't have a range of 50 or 40.
No, 30.
You could prepare an action if you want.
Damn, there's 70. Ish. Oh well.
I'm just gonna move my allowed amount. There's nothing I can do quite yet until I have them anywhere near me.
You could also
Can
move
I see
and
Cameron?
what?
Can I see Cameron?
Yeah. That's there so that the stream can see what we see.
Oh, I never got that. I saw camera and I'm like, who is that? Is that a bad guy?
That's the DM's point of view, basically, or our point of view for
Audience
the DM.
point of view.
Yes, that too.
Sorry, Carlos.
That's
I'm
quite
thinking
alright.
that's a bad guy. I can kill it.
Hit it.
Don't hit the camera. It's very expensive.
I'm not touching the camera.
Don't touch the camera. Dude, you don't want to mess with the production crew, okay?
Oh my god. For real?
Sorry.
Like I was doing a background extra in a scene with a cave with a pickaxe, and one of the background extras with a real life pickaxe, heavy ass pickaxe, hit the $100,000 camera. We had to stop production right after that. Yeah. It was
Oh
fun.
my god. Oh.
So Q, you could move and you could double.
You could
use your
dash.
action to run,
Yeah.
to dash, basically double your movement, or you could use your action to defense, to be defensive, or to hide, or to other stuff like that.
Hide behind the camera. That way they won't shoot you. Throw.
We're in the middle of the cave. There's torches
Yes.
everywhere. I doubt me trying to hide in plain sight's gonna work.
Mm.
I'm not a bustling. Anyway.
However, if you choose, you can like I said, become defensive if you want. Which means that any attacks against you are with a disadvantage.
Wait a minute, I do have something. How far does a hand crossbow go?
Should be 30 feet, but it goes further if with disadvantage. What does it say on actually I'll tell you right now exactly.
Yeah.
Compendium. Hand crossbow. Hand crossbow says it's got a range of
Up to 120 with the disadvantage.
It'd be going 50, so yeah, that would be disadvantage.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything above 30 is a disadvantage. Unless you got some feet that will undo
Because
that.
I have a hand crossbow that would work.
Yeah, you just shoot with disadvantage. Oh, and because they're slightly above, they're not in full on. They have partial cover because they're in the high ground.
I kind of figured that it would be disadvantage because they were on a ledge regardless. So
Yeah, no, but yeah,
It's only 5
disadvantage for the-
feet.
It's disadvantage for the range, and it's a +2. It's a +2 to their AC because they're partially covered.
hopefully it hits because I can do psychic blade with it.
Which one are you shooting for? That hits.
I'm gonna shoot for Devanka.
The Vanka absolutely hits with a 20. With an 18.
And then just roll for the damage.
Yeah.
Whoop!
Damn.
Psychic blades.
The psychic damage went.
Does the psychic damage adds on top of that?
Mm-hmm.
Can I click on the thing just to make sure that it shows me that that it does it correctly? Minus.
That's what psychic blade is.
-7.
When you use a bardic inspiration, and poof. Only once per round. What a shock. Get it? Shock.
All right, there he goes.
23.
Perfect. Yep. Minus, what did I say? Let's see, 58. Minus 23. A vicious shot. You absolutely take, you surprise the Vanka with the viciousness of your shots. And, good hit. Good hit. Asiana is still there with her weapon as well. That's your turn. Scar, you are up next. What would you like to do?
Okay. I basically rage and I run up to here and I'm like, get down here and face me like a man or a woman.
There you go.
Face me like a woman.
All right. Your rage, you doubled your movement. That's good.
I can't really
And-
reach out to him because he's 5 feet up
Yeah, they're up on the
and I'm
ledge.
too short. There's no way I
You're-
can get to him. So I say, get down here so I can kill you.
So it's not Kellen. I don't know why. Oh, I know why it says Kellen. All right, it's fine. Don't worry about it. So the werewolves' turns. They are going to. Yeah, why not?
Is he going to engage?
Sure, why not? One of them is. The Vanka is going to shift and use her bonus action to shift into wolf form. Let's see.
That's his action, not bonus action.
Oh, no. That was what they were doing beforehand. They were you're doing that beforehand. Let's see. They're going to, let's just say, yeah, because they're going to jump down. She's going to jump down and take you on. Why not? They don't have to. You're right. Nah, they don't have to. Why don't you roll me a challenge?
That would be
Just you saying it
intimidate.
isn't gonna do shit. Roll me a challenge. Challenge him.
Okay, how do I do
Intimidation.
that?
I don't know. You
Intimidation.
tell me.
Intimidation.
Okay. You want to intimidate them to not fight you?
No, to fight her. To fight her. Come down here,
Yeah.
you pistly little swine.
It's not quite there. Yeah, fuck that. They're not gonna fall for that with that. That's almost a good roll. Not quite there yet. 16 is very good. It's very close, but not quite there yet. They don't have to. In fact, seeing as you're there, they're gonna just unload with both of their weapons on you, because they got the high ground. They got guns. You need to get to them. That's how shit works. And they need a 22 hits.
The other one doesn't.
The other one does not.
Mm-mm.
So you take
9 divided by 2
5
is 5.
damage.
They take 4 shots.
Uh-oh.
So you did manage to piss them off. So they're just gonna focus fire on you. Is that all right?
Well, that she,
You don't need
Scar
to
has all
ask
the hit
her.
points in the world.
Just attack.
I'd rather you shoot at me, but what the hell? Ooh,
Miss and miss.
All right.
missed really badly and missed. You mean
So as you're
Actually, isn't that a natural one?
it was?
oh
So
yeah.
shouldn't there be a disadvantage for one of them because it was a natural one?
They're gun jammed.
Good DM rule lawyering. The answer is maybe, but I get to decide that, not you. But you know what?
If we rolled a natural one, we always get, something happens to us.
Oh,
not fair.
You know what though? But for fairness, the
Something.
weapon finally jams on them. So
One of their weapons.
on
Yeah.
one of the weapons. So you're gonna successfully take the one shot from the Vanka, who
Which is
did
fine.
hit you. Actually, no, it's not the Vanka that's got the weapon. It's the other one. Hang on. I'm being indecisive, and that's okay. The Vanka, who's already hurt, has got the, the weapon is like, it failed completely on them.
How does a wolf fire a rifle? But that's beside the point, right?
These are wolf
Oh,
women.
yeah, he turned into wolf form.
They're werewolves. They can do shit like that.
Oh, okay.
Which is probably why the gun stopped working.
That fur inside
I caught my claw in the trigger mechanism. Yeah. Is it my turn now?
Scar, you took a total of 9 damage, halved, rounded up, so it's really just 5.
I
Okay.
already took it.
All right.
Me?
They took
Why is it not showing up on my counter here, though?
There it
There
is.
it goes. All right.
Okay. Here we go. This is conveniently located. We move to there. So I actually move myself to there. And you're wondering, what about the 5 feet climb? Then we pull out. Where is that? That is something to do with movement. Yes, here we go. Starting at 10th level, your speed increases by 20, which brings it up to where it is. You have the ability to move along vertical surfaces and across liquids on your turn without falling during the move. So the extra 5 feet, there you go. My movement's 55.
Fantastic. You move fully freely up there, no issue. You are a badass monk at level 10. This is why you're leading the party.
And hey, it's a monkey. And then I introduce them to my quarterstaff.
Absolutely. Do your thing.
That probably didn't hit there.
Did not hit there.
That one probably did.
Yeah, that fully does.
Ooh, whopping 5 bludgeoning.
But you get, that's the thing, you do a bunch of little tiny attacks, so let's keep going.
Plus, use a key point. And 21.
That hits.
5 bludgeoning. And 23.
That
9
hits.
bludgeoning.
Oh, that's really good. Fantastic.
So 19 total. And that's movement and attacks. Yep. Do I want to? No, shoving him 5 feet doesn't do anything, especially with 10-foot squares. Okay, no, I'm done.
Cool. All right. Next up is Ray. Your viral opportunity is still there. However, you got friends there.
Yeah, that's such a shame.
That never stopped him before.
Such a shame, such a shame. If only
still
there
got an
was
advantage.
an opportunity to shoot a fireball, and the only person in the area of fireball is practically immune to area effect spells that use reflex as a counter. So, what on earth shall I ever do? I don't know. This is too hard. I guess I'm gonna just shoot the. Where is it? Where did you put it? Stupid game. No. God damn it, I did have it before. Oh, there we go. On Asiana.
Asiana. All right.
Save is 17. I don't know why it keeps on saying 14 on these things.
It
What
said
type of save
17.
was it?
Oh, yeah.
Constitution.
Constitution.
Fails.
16.
So it takes 9 cold damage.
And has a negative 1d6 on its next attack. Oh, wait. Has disadvantage on the next attack roll. Yeah.
There we go.
Before the end of its next turn. Okay.
Oh. So if it doesn't attack during the next round, it doesn't get the disadvantage. Da-da-da-da.
That is a good move. Anything else you would like to do?
I could shoot it
ranged spell? Let's
again.
see. That's within range, right? 60
Yeah,
feet.
range is 60 feet, so I probably need to move closer.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit closer. 10 feet, that's all you need to move.
Oh, wrong window. Here we go. Yeah, I needed to move there, but since I have all this movement, I might as well move all the way here. Cool. I also have a main action.
Very
Oh,
good.
wait. Yeah.
That was your action.
Oh,
Cool. As you used a frostbite. Yeah.
Cool. All right. I think I'm done.
Camera scar. Oh no. Q.
Top of the round.
Uh-oh. Something just showed up.
Yes.
Is it your FedEx package?
No.
No. I will bring your attention to the top left-hand corner.
Yeah. Look at that! Opportunity for fireball.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Q. It is your turn.
Hmm.
Let's see. I'm gonna move and then shoot at
Sure.
Azana.
Okay. And they're within range, I think. So
Yeah.
I don't-
Either way, it's 11. I don't think it hits.
I
yeah.
did.
Asiana has fully converted now into a werewolf. And it's a lot dodgier to hit.
So that's a no? Or a
That's a
yes?
no. Sorry, that's a no. 11 just
Then-
doesn't reach it.
Then my turn is done.
All right. Next up is Scar.
I say, Armolad, push that thing down to me. And I ready.
Okay.
Just hop up. It's only 5 feet.
That means climbing. She can't climb. Actually, it's 5 feet.
Yeah, it's not. I mean,
You can
it's
reach
just a
it.
check.
You're taller than that.
It's just a check to get up there.
No, the thing is that what if
Athletics or acrobatics will get you up there. Which
how-
you're,
no, my breath. My breath weapon.
you could do your breath.
She is 20 feet away, and your breath weapon is 15.
Yeah. Thank you. That's what I was trying to see, how far my cone of breath is, fire is.
I do believe it's 15 feet. I might be mistaken, but you
That's
should
what I'm
know.
trying to- 15. You're right.
Technically,
Okay.
because it's 10 feet, 10 feet areas, it might just reach her. But you would be better off being in the high ground anyway.
Yeah. Okay, so I
If you
climb up.
roll athletics or acrobatics, whichever is stronger.
Right.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Athletics.
Ah,
Yeah.
easy peasy, lemon
Easy.
squeezy.
Okay, I moved and then
Whack, whack.
Like
I-
froggy legs jumping up on those 5 feet.
So does she still have movement left?
Yeah.
How? So
I-
you
I'm
could
ready.
even
I'm
move
in
closer to
attack range.
Asiana.
No negatives to the movement. So whatever movement you, let's see, if you were here,
That's 10
You
feet of
move.
movement.
You use 10. You've got, what, 20 left? Or?
So you could get between Asiana and you could get between them and thereby getting a flank on the other one.
yeah, but I'm going into their it's when you leave their space,
Yeah.
right? That
Yes.
the attack of opportunity. Okay.
Yes.
So if you go between them, you get the flank with Armolad, and thereby you get that nice little advantage on the attacks.
Without being reckless.
flanking rules apply.
You got a flank train going.
19.
Choo-choo.
Does 19 hit?
Yeah, 19
Does 15
hits.
hit?
Both of those hit.
2 damage twice, baby. 10 and 12 damage.
22. Can you say dead?
Yeah, that does it.
Can you say formerly alive?
Formerly alive.
And I
The
turn
artist known
around
formerly as alive.
and look at the other guy and I go,
Next.
Should have just taken my word.
There you go. All right, so that one's gone. That one's dead. Kellen's turn, or the werewolves' turn. Removes the flank, because they had flanking on you, which no longer has a flank. But they're going to full on.
Has disadvantage on its first attack.
It does have a first disadvantage in its first attack,
Cool your jet skill. Cool your jet.
which it's going to try to bite first.
Hum.
And
10. I don't think
seems
that hits.
unlikely.
Dang it.
Only if it had reckless attack. Then it could have gotten that 21. That one probably hits.
Yeah,
Now-
that one definitely hits for a total of 10.
Divided by 2.
Yeah, divided by 2, back to 5. 5 normal. All right. Meanwhile,
Wait a minute,
These
that's
guys.
on me, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's on you.
that's on you.
Another 5 points of damage to the barbarian.
Oh no.
Barbarian can almost feel it.
What do you call that?
I call that you have 105 108 hit points. Still. It's a flesh wound.
Flesh wound. Come back! Come back!
These guys are just
So-
moving in at double speed.
So these guys are what?
They're like they're packs of they're a pack of dire wolves.
So they are actual canine creatures.
Yeah. And with a older Scanus over here is an NPC who's just an older werewolf commanding these guys. Go, my children, get them.
You know there's a reason why they're called dire wolves. So they can die. Or
Thank you, camera person, for adjusting that. I appreciate you very much. In fact, why don't we move the camera up here just a bit to show all the coolness. All right.
Me?
Right here. That's Beer Grove. That's good. That's good right there.
Oh, now we can't see our party or the above. So you might want
Yes.
to put it on the ledge.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right.
There we go.
Okay.
Thank you, camera crew.
Sure. Thank you, camera crew, indeed. Let's see.
Oh, right, I can move it too. Yeah.
That's their movement. They were done. So it is now Armolad and Rex's turn.
well, I'm gonna go over here. Even these are
Keep the
10-foot
train
squares.
going.
And say, welcome to my big stick.
You know what?
Uh-oh.
What?
Hang on. It's ledgy.
Yeah, but
Why don't
they're
you-
10-foot squares. And I can easily fit in a 5-foot square.
Yeah,
And,
okay. Fair enough.
So 17?
Hits.
I do
Eight.
believe 16 has hit, so it is AC of 16 or less.
Oh, critical.
That is highly likely to hit.
12 more, so that's 20. And we spend a key point. Oops, spend, not gain one back. Boom, boom. 27 for 5. And
No, that's a
okay.
27.
For 6.
Wow.
31 total.
So you just jump over and quickly. Why don't you describe your flow of movement?
There's a blur as I swoosh over and I'm swinging my quarterstaff, like spinning almost, and then I plant the quarterstaff, rear back, and punch. And just for flair, I toss the quarterstaff into my other hand and punch the other hand.
Fantastic. Left, and then dazed. They are fully. I mean, you beat this dog with a series of ow, 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 whelps and growls. Good move. Good turn.
And here's my turn.
This is gonna be fun for you.
Ah, no. The wolves, they're too far apart from each other for me to do anything nice, so I'm just gonna go zip at Melisian. No, not Melisian, though.
That's my last name.
Yeah.
Here,
Yeah,
I'll
anyway,
move out of the way so you can read it.
Azedian
Oh, it's
over
now
it.
Scar.
10 points
Yeah.
of frost damage to her, unless she rolls the DC 17 save on Constitution.
Not
Nope.
you.
The other chick in the melee.
Okay.
Constitution save.
saving throw, right?
That is lacking a bit, yeah.
Just a little bit.
If this was
And what?
Pathfinder 2nd edition, that would have been a critical failure.
Back with cold damage again.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. There's the icon.
Keep
and
it chilly, girl. Keep it chill.
and 10 damage.
Chill out, baby. Chill out. Chillax.
This poor guard is not having a good day at all.
She may want to consider surrender.
Oh. You can try to convince.
Actually, yeah, I could use my rest of my actions.
I'll give you a free action to try to convince them.
I'm gonna go. Surrender to my authority or perish.
Close, but not quite there.
Too bad it wasn't with
Advantage, yeah.
advantage.
Yeah.
If it had been.
Specifically says, wait. Actually, there's a verse. It doesn't matter. It says, you might get me, but Carol will get his revenge on all of you. And now help, as their next turn is going to be to try to, fuck with you.
Yeah, it's Q anyway. Oh wait, top of the round first.
Top of the round. Nothing interesting happens. They're moving. They're on their way over to attack you guys. So this is fine. This is
Question
fine.
with
Nothing.
Q.
While you look at that, I'm going to grab a quick drinky.
Oh no. Oh no. We are left unsupervised. Everybody, quickly, grab a magic
Attack the
item.
chair! Attack the chair!
Everybody, quickly,
Go.
grab a magic
Go.
item from the GM's box. Go.
All right.
Staff of Slaying? Oh, okay.
Ah, damn, all I got was this lousy t-shirt.
You're up.
I know I am.
Yeah, she's measuring. You can't see it, but she's doing this measurement thing like
Yeah,
It's
that's what I always
immeasurable.
do. Because I also have to add in the 5 feet on top if I want to move up the thing. Because that takes up 10 regardless.
this. And you know what? I don't like
Oh
my
my-
werewolves showing.
So my idea. Okay. I'm moving up here. And I'm
Do
going to
you
use
have an
the
ability to
rapier on her.
ignore the ledge?
Yeah, roll me either an acrobatics or athletics to get up the ledge. It's not too much. That's more than
That was
enough. You
easy.
have 0 penalties to your movement.
Well, that's what I was doing. I was negating that if I have to roll it, I couldn't go full 30 because I would actually take out the 10. It would be 5. So that's why I was like figuring out math.
Gotcha. Perfect.
13 does not hit, does it?
Against the werewolf. It's close. It's close. Actually, it does hit. 13. Wait, let me double check. Hang on. I lost my thingy. That's why.
Not your thingy.
Keep your
The
finger
page
in
that
my
controls them. Open character sheet. Werewolf. DC is 13. You hit.
Deal damage. Make it 8. Oh, it's exactly enough.
Exactly 8. But
Yeah.
while that is happening, no one to see me doing this.
Pew.
Because I'm going to turn into her immediately.
Ooh. We did this last time too. The mantle of whispers.
But it's been a short rest, so it refreshes.
Yes.
So I'm turning into her immediately because we just killed her.
That's gonna be an action for next turn.
Okay.
Sorry. It literally
Well, I
says
don't
when
know
you,
I don't know if we're going to still be in combat. That's why I'm saying it now.
you can use the shadow as an action. When you do so, it vanishes magically transformed into disguise. All right, so you can for sure you have the disguise of once you type it on the hang on. Get this out of the way because it's in my screen and it's all right, so Asiana.
Yeah, what was the name? It's buried under all of our names.
I know, guys. It's
Yeah.
hard to read. It's fine.
Yeah.
We're doing the
That's
best we
okay.
can, and plus this map is extra small.
Yes.
I don't, it's extra small, but it's whatever. And I didn't want to have to change anything all over again to adjust it. So I'm like, let's not. This works right now. Let's not mess with it. If the price I have to pay is a jumble of names, then that's fine. Success. You now have Asiana's shadow.
How did it go? Some of you may suffer, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Ding, ding, ding. Okay.
Do I
Scar,
see the
the
ones
two.
up? Do I see the ones up? Now that I see this thing go away, and I'm like, I look up. Do I see them coming? Do I see?
Yeah. You guys are fully aware. They made more than enough noise. They announced themselves when they said more are coming. That is definitely a thing that is happening. So yes,
Okay, I
you
go.
are aware that all these people are here.
I say incoming, and I start moving, and I can only go so far.
Do your best.
I'm trying. It's not moving. It won't let me go any
Do
further.
you have
than
weapons
that.
you can actually throw? Like
No.
javelins?
No,
That's okay. That's all right.
We didn't get you some.
I can't. It's not allowing me to go any further.
Oh, I know why. Hang on 1 second. I know why.
I keep trying, and it just stops.
It's because there's literally a map thing here, and we're just gonna get rid of it. There.
Well, you only have 30 feet of movement anyway, right?
There.
You
Try it
can't-
now. Try it now.
Well, she can
Hold on.
take 2 actions to
40.
move.
Oh, 40. Okay.
Oh, whoa. In that case.
Then you can actually get to this guy.
Yeah, but you need to go over the ledge.
There was a
It's
physical
probably
barrier.
shorter there. It's probably shorter
Yeah.
there.
Fair.
And I'm like, so that's my move action. Can I attack?
You sure can.
Yes.
Go full bore. Do you want recklessly announce it before you swing?
No, I'm not gonna do reckless.
Why
Yeah,
not?
because you do have a re with you.
Yes. Redless.
Reckless against a dire
26.
wolf.
15 and 26.
That hits.
Oh,
Both of
for
them.
just one.
15
just
hits,
one.
so go for it. Just roll the damage and he'll sort it out.
Yep. Okay.
Oh,
So
that's 10 and 12.
22.
hang on. 37 minus how much total?
22.
Minus 22.
How come we can't see how much damage they're taking?
Because you're not supposed to see. That's for me to see, not for you guys to see.
Mm-hmm.
The fact
He
that
made
you
the
saw
mistake with the 2
others
of them.
is not good because that gives you strategic advantage, and nah. I'm gonna have to change that in the future, but that's okay. For now, this
He has
one is very. This one is
15
hurt, very, very hurt. I'm just gonna put that as like a hurt. So they're at half health. Next in turn is them. You've stirred up a nest, cause
But at least it's not murder hornets.
yeah.
Yet.
All right, so
Within 5 feet. Okay.
yeah, they're just basically gonna keep on doing it. So let's see how much movement they have. 50 feet, of course. One. Let's see how's the furthest one. Measure.
Why are you measuring from me? Oh, you're trying to reach me. Good luck.
I'm trying to see how far these guys can have to go. All right, so let's go. Let's just surround you. And then let's move the rest of them up.
One of them has just disappeared into a rock.
Yeah. That's
Honestly, you may as well have attacked recklessly, given they're going to have advantage on you anyway.
yeah. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them are going to go up against you. Get
Actually,
ready.
just sort of interesting. Your pack tactics, they have to be within 5 feet,
Uh-huh.
but they're 10-foot squares. You and your 10-foot squares.
They're wolves. Vicious, evil wolves. Just like exactly like the ones that had fought you during the first encounter when you first arrived at Barovia that drove you nearly guys off the cliff. These are them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All with advantage. They do not have multiple attacks, so they only have 1 attack each, and that's fine. Let's see how many hit you. Natural 20 on one of them.
I'm guessing the last one's the only one that missed.
Yeah.
Hit.
Oh.
They did no damage.
I do believe one of them should be a crit.
Yes, but it's not displaying the damage anyway. Are you seeing the damage, Carlos?
No, I'm not, which sucks. What the crap?
Bum bum bum. What should
I'm
the
not
damage
seeing it
be?
either.
That should be 2d6 plus 3, otherwise 10 damage. So let's just keep it rounded simple and just say a full-on 10 damage.
So 20, 10, 10,
1,
10.
2, 3. There's 3 that hit of the 4.
There's 4.
There's 4 that hit of the 5.
There's
Okay.
4 that is correct.
Okay, but I'm not seeing any
So
damage.
that's 50 damage total, which is 25 damage after your round downs.
Okay. I gotta use
Thank
a
you for
calculator.
the crit would have been doubled, so you're correct. Thank you for that.
1, 0,
I try to read the rules,
0, 8.
even when they're against us and me.
So I'm down to 83.
Not bad. Not bad. You are. This is good. This is good. You're not.
Armolad, go for the boss.
And
Go
that
for
is
the
your
leader.
turn. Armolad, it is your turn.
Yeah.
I can only go for the boss if I only want to hit with my staff. Otherwise, I'd need 5 more feet of movement.
Just go for it.
Oh,
There's
look
a
at the
Wooster
dire
on the
kitty.
board.
I have a
Dire?
dire kitty. Yeah.
Oh, pretty kitty.
Mhm.
Oh, what a pretty kitty.
Froggy's like perfect. Yes, do what Froggy says. Fireball it.
So I'll have to use
Scar can take that damage.
spell. What is it? No, not. No, it's the Misty Step thing. I think that's 60 feet.
Sinuan Suseni.
Step of the Wind? No, that's
Sinä
not it.
pieni pullukkamuluk. Rakapaka.
Misty Step is going to be
Not Misty Step. Strike.
You're like right in front
Shadow
of my
Step. That's what I'm looking for. Gain the ability to step from one shadow to another when you're in dim light or darkness. Is it dim light or no? I guess it's bright, isn't
no.
it?
This is very bright.
Well, then I can't teleport 60 feet. Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry, can't get to the boss this turn. I don't think. Well, the thing is, he's 60 feet. I think it's 60 feet. Yeah, it's 60 feet to get there, and I only have 55 movement. So what part of that square can I get to? You're saying
You want to get to the boss? Just, I mean,
Yeah.
get close, get as close to us as you can, and we'll just say that you're slightly short of it.
You're not going to my monitor.
Or go
okay.
for any of the other guys.
Yeah, I guess I'm going for one of the other guys. Well, they already have it. Oops. There's nobody else I can't reach, so and they're gonna have advantage anyway, so I may as well go there. And have advantage on this dude. Is that the one she's already damaged?
Yes, you can tell because there's lightning bolts as representative of damage on him.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll kill him in the first blow, and I'll have lots of attacks on the other guys. Who knows? First blow. 26.
Yep.
7.
Close, very close. He's very close.
Oh, critical.
Yeah,
15.
that's more than enough.
Okay, I will.
I'm going to get him
key,
off of the screen because there's less clutter that way.
and it leaves room for your other dudes.
Yeah.
And I keep doing that. Running low on key points. I'm going to do my flurry of blows on the dude above me.
Above left or above right?
That
Got it.
one.
Direwolf DC
8.
14. Yep. Minus.
And 10. So 18 damage on that one.
30.
Out of 35, he has 17 left. Yes.
30 minus. I'm going to put him at 30. I'm going to drop down their HP a little bit. 30 minus
18.
Very, very close. He is very hurt. He's at half health. Turn.
Oh, my turn.
Yes.
Well, you all wanted this.
I knew it was coming.
But where are you going to put it?
Here, so it has 20 feet here, 20 feet here, 20 feet here, 20 feet here, and 20 feet here. Actually, 20 feet here.
And the one down here.
Yeah.
And that one guy. Yeah.
No, there's
So-
another one.
And there's
course.
another one.
Too, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But the other one is Scar, isn't it? Oh, no. Scar is one level lower. Yeah. Okay. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So because this system doesn't apparently have diagonal thingies.
Yes.
As I'm pointing to it, expecting you to see what I'm pointing at.
Yes. Can't you see where my fingers is?
Right here.
Basically, this is what you want, yeah? All of those guys.
Yeah, basically.
Including this person here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
As many as I can get into it.
that's
I
as many.
gotta
This
keep
is
that
a good
cost effective.
Yeah.
done and done. Done and done. You completely hit all those. The fireballs happening. How much damage? 28?
28 DC 17 for the save to take half.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. What type of save was it?
Reflex.
Dexterity.
Dex.
Oh, dexterity, yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Only the first one saved.
This one that's further away is the one that saves. Everybody else gets flamed on fire. And let me see if I have a fire symbol here.
Well, if they have 30 hit points, they all have 2 hit points left, except for the one who I hit, in which case he's dead.
Pretty much.
The,
So
the one I hit is definitely dead.
Yeah, you're correct. So let's just do that. They're all pretty much on fire, burning. The smell of burnt
Flesh.
Hot dogs? Does
Oh,
it smell
yeah,
like hot
fur.
dogs?
fur.
Yeah.
The smell of
It
burnt
smells like
fur
hot dogs, yes.
fills the area as the crying, loud cries of these wolves and howls are going off. And that area is now effectively on fire for a few turns. Bravo. Do you want to, Red, do you want to add some extra flair or description to that?
Basically, Ray is like, yes, about time things got intense. Time to light up the party while walking up from here to a better view. Actually, that's probably better. And once getting there, taking out something from beneath a sleeve, folding it up into small a piece of paper from the sleeve, folding it up into a paper airplane, giving it a kiss. It lights on fire and he tosses it out, and it flies through the air and
Fantastic.
welcome to Hiroshima,
All of them
baby.
aflame. Q, why don't top of the round? Stuff happens in the background. But Q, you are up. Why don't you finish off some stuff?
He was irritated.
Who, me? I love it when you guys are winning.
No,
this is
Q
good.
was irritated at the party right now.
Oh, okay.
Q's kind of irritated.
Our party?
Oh yeah, at the party in general right now. So I can walk, action, and bonus, right?
Yes.
Yep.
In any order and any walk, bonus, walk, if you want to as well.
Okay, so with my action, I'm doing my bonus action at the same time. I am Misty stepping here. As I'm doing that, I'm using Azena's Wolf Shadow.
Okay. That's your action. Got it.
And then as I'm coming up, I'm screaming retreat as her.
Roll me a persuasion. $17.
It's
17.
a +5. I think it gives an extra thing on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. That's
yeah,
gonna
you get a +5 bonus to your checks.
Oh, sorry. Run away! Run away!
Treat.
What are you saying
Yeah,
about
who-
+5 bonus to checks?
So you gain a +5 bonus to your check.
Click whatever is saying that. Who
That
said-
was the Mantle Whisper. But I think
Oh.
that I'm just reading back.
Oh, actually, I could read that back. I got it. I
Yeah.
could just go scroll back in a little bit and read.
I might
Yeah,
be reading it wrong.
there it is. There it is, right there.
Oh.
Boom, +5. So,
No.
yes.
They have to fail a wisdom check.
No.
Nah, it's just
Another
gonna
creature
happen.
you can
It's
see through the disguise by succeeding on a wisdom insight check contested by your charisma. You gain +5 bonus to your check. Okay, so it's not gaining you +5 to everything. It's just +5
to be
the
fair.
check.
Thank you.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they have to hit a 22, which is probably gonna be impossible. So it's a 22. They can't hit on a 22. Let's just say that. Unless they hit a natural 20, which I doubt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6.
Two 1s.
Yeah. Yeah, see? Wasn't going to happen. All right. On their turn, you could see that they're, with that command, it's obvious that they're going to follow it on their turn. At least those that are burnt. Scar, it is your turn, and after that, it is their turn. So they beware, they're probably going to run away.
Yeah, you got a couple of cheap kills right next to you.
I know, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. She's already in a rage.
May as well do it recklessly.
I go, I'm gonna kill you.
Are you reckless or not?
Nah.
Why not? They have advantage against you anyway, but
She hits anyway.
The 14, that doesn't, the first one doesn't hit, right?
Yeah, 14 is their DC. Dire Wolves are 14. It hits all of them.
So I'm guessing you do more than 2 damage each. So they die.
Yeah, you could kill these two if you want. I mean, you could kill both of them if you want.
Now I
Yeah.
want to kill the one that's below me.
Oh,
Oh,
he
the one
does
that is
no
unharmed.
damage.
Oh, okay.
it hasn't taken any damage.
yeah, he
That's
hasn't
the
taken
one
any
that
damage.
I want.
Okay, so for
Because
a
I
total
see the other two are hurting. I'm like,
That's total of 26 damage. Yeah.
total of 26.
yeah.
Thank you. He is left and very much hurt as well.
He has twice as many hit points as those other guys. Come on.
Right, that's why I went for him.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was
No.
healthy.
No. Now he has twice as many. He has 4 and they have 2.
Yeah. Okay,
Next,
that is a good
Armolad
turn.
kills 4 people in 1 round.
I'm assuming that's end of turn for you.
Yep.
These guys don't have to do much.
They're just fleeing.
They're just fleeing. So these guys have to disengage to flee. And they don't get...
Whoop, the fireball just moved.
Yeah, they don't get to move as far because they have to disengage to flee.
Do I get
they-
a reaction attack or whatever against that one
No.
who was beside me?
No, if they do a
No.
withdraw action,
I
you don't.
literally just said they disengage
Okay.
and then they move.
Okay.
That's why they're not running. They're not using their action to double the distance. While 3 of them did double the distance, 3 of them just moved away. These guys here. Yeah. Scannis. Let's try this. Open character sheet. Get back into formation! Back into formation!
Intimidate, persuade. Handle animal.
There you go. Just charisma persuasion check. Hey, not bad. I'm gonna take that.
What?
We can't see it, so.
It's basically a success. So,
Whatever it was, we didn't see it.
We're not meant to see it.
Ah.
Scannis is going to get to this spot here and be like, fall back and regroup, fall back and regroup. That's it. Scannis and the other dire wolf is going to not step into the fire and hold off for right there for the time being.
Beware of the time being. It is most powerful one.
All right. Next up, Armolad.
So what is the effect of the fire right now?
It's slow movement and or burning. How much is the fire damage again, Wooster?
28.
Yeah. But that's when it
We're gonna
but that's when
say
it blew up.
Yeah, that-
Let me finish talking.
Okay. Sorry.
So it's half of that. 14 damage to 14 damage unless you move carefully and take half movement through that area to not get burnt.
Okay. And it would be a dex saving throw to avoid the damage?
If you want to run fully through it, yes.
Yes. That's the whole point. Because I can
Yes.
still get beside Gumby bows over there. No, not
Yeah,
that way.
actually going around the fire is
Can't
the
get
same
there.
as taking half movement through the fire. It's actually more. Yeah, because the half movement through the fire, 50 feet, that's 100. If you go around the fire, it's only 80.
Yeah, okay. I need 55. I don't know. I'm halfway in between, but who cares?
Yeah, it's 70 feet of movement to get here.
I don't care. I'm just going to here. I don't care.
Yeah. Fair.
Why can't I? I can't see anything now. Okay.
Let's move the camera.
I can't move the camera.
I will move the camera.
Okay. Thank you.
We still can't see over the ledge.
That's because there is
Obstacle.
yeah. Let's try this. How about that?
We can see a little bit more.
Oh,
There you
okay. I can see it on the camera, but I can't see it on my screen. But that's
Yeah, because
good enough.
you're there, so yeah.
go. It's because there's a little thing. Yeah, there's,
In any case, I want to swing at this guy, but do I have to do the saving throw first?
yes.
Okay. I have no idea what the save is.
Same as mine.
Yes, that is
17.
correct. 17.
Okay. So
Take 14 fire damage.
Because of evasion, I failed, so I only take half. 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now I whack the guy.
Armolad, I'm going to move you one more over because it's just going to make it easier for you to see stuff. Actually, hang on. What am I doing?
This is whack.
Sorry, give me a second here as I move this back. I'm in the wrong layer. There. Now you should be able to see stuff.
Nope, it's browned out. Actually, move the torch there, maybe.
Doesn't matter. You know what? Hang on. I'm just going to make this very easy. I'm going to make this very easy. Done. There we go. There we go.
Okay, now I see it in the stream. There we go. Fine. Yeah, okay. Didn't actually want to go to that spot because then I'm right in the middle of 3 of them. I couldn't get there. That's why I wanted to
But
go
you
here.
can hit that
Yeah,
one
there
creature
we go.
and kill it in one strike.
You're in the correct spot now. All right.
Okay. So I whack him.
You're going after Skenis.
The big guy.
All right. Roll.
No idea if that hits.
Does
13?
not hit. It does not hit.
I'm guessing that one does.
That one does hit.
For 10.
Okay.
And we're running low on key points thanks to the non-reset. And we critical.
Oof.
14.
Oof.
I really
Oof.
wish critical did double damage for us. That would have
Oof.
been nice. Instead of just adding a d6. And then a second punchy face. 18
Hits.
for 6 more. So 10, 20, 30 points of damage.
He is very hurt. Let's put a mark on him as well. End turn. Reh.
Yeah, I do believe I'll just spend this round getting closer because I'm quite too far away for any of my spells to work. So, I mean, it's 30 feet there and 30 feet to get there. So yeah. Doo-doo. There we go. That's it.
Is
Next.
I have a question. Is this guy still here with me?
Oh yeah, the one underneath Scar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How come
Oh,
Kellen
that's
or
still
whatever?
there. Oh,
Kellen isn't even in the turn order anymore.
yeah.
But it was between Scar and me anyway, so.
Oh. Regardless,
No.
my turn is done.
Yes.
Top of the round.
Yeah. Top of the round. Q and then Scar.
Uh, hmm.
Just like my dream, man. Herding cats through this thing.
You're the one that picked this. We didn't.
This is cool, though, isn't it? You guys having an...
Yeah.
I mean, this is new and cool. We're just trying it out.
Why did Red just move back and forth?
I clicked the wrong button.
So you're saying there's a wolf down below her, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Pretty hurt.
It's not looking pretty.
I'm weighing this out as Q right now. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. It's gonna pee off Scar.
you're gonna pee on Scar. What?
I'm gonna pee off Scar right now. She's not gonna like me.
You kill him, aren't you?
I'm coming up to it and up to the wolf, and I'm gonna do feign death on it.
You touch a willing creature.
I think so. I'm on its side.
Possibly. But it needs to be
But
willing
this
to do
is a
this.
GM's call, though.
Just because you're on its side doesn't mean it will take this particular spell. Because nobody says if they need to know what the spell does before accepting it. So, after the GM, if this creature will trust you enough to take that.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. But it's feigned death, so it's basically it's paralyzed and not able to do stuff, right?
The target
Yeah,
is blinded
so it
and
looks like it's dead.
incapacitated.
It's actually dead, but it's not dead.
All right.
Q does not want it to die.
Okay. So, for the time being, it's just gonna stay like this in this state, like this. But we know that, well, let me take off the actual death. So,
That's why I said right now Q's about to step on Scar's toes.
you go up to it and tell me how your magic tell me how your magic works.
I come up to it and I act like I'm about to kill it, like Scar seeing me pull out the rapier to look like I was gonna kill it, but I hit feign death on it instead. So the thing thinks she thinks I just killed it on her, and I'm saving its life.
All right.
Whispers, go with it.
Pretty much like pretend you're dead.
Yeah.
All right. Done and done. That is your turn. Top of the round. Stuff happens in the background.
That was the top of the round was before that, but okay.
Yeah. Sorry, you're
It's
right.
my
You're right.
turn.
Scar, you're next. So what would you like to do?
Okay, so is this guy still here or dead or what?
The guy's dead to you.
It looks dead to you. It's killed. You saw Q come over and whisper something into it while she stabbed it. And it's
Like, good going, Q. And then I head up.
Tell me about your
I did-
resistance to fire.
I'm a dragon.
So you're resistant, so you're gonna take half damage. You could either try to step carefully through this fire, or you could
Just take the dexterity saving throw.
yeah. Is your intent to carefully go through the fire? You trust me. You have half damage on fire. You have resistance, which is called half damage.
Apparently, she chose the dexterity save.
Okay.
And did not do
failed.
well.
You did not do well.
I
Just
wasn't,
walking straight to the flames.
I just walked right through the flames. I'm raging. Remember, I want to get to the next one.
Fair enough. So, what would it have been? It would have been 14 reduced to half.
7.
Yeah. So you take a total of 7 damage.
4, 5, 6,
7 fire damage.
So does the flames die out on my turn then?
How many rounds has it been? 2?
Yeah.
But you still get to do your attack on the.
I'm going
that
to
would
say
be the
yes.
second round after the fireball, yeah. Doesn't seem like there's lots of material to burn here. So
Yeah. It's pretty much gonna disappear by the time it goes to you. So
Scar still has her attacks.
So at the
Yeah,
end of
I
your
put-
turn, it's going to. You're correct. Sorry, Scar. Please do your. What were you gonna do? You're gonna attack?
you know I'm going to be attacking.
Yeah. All right. You
can't do less than 4. Oh no, that's not that guy. I don't know if that's that guy or not.
You hit on one of them, unless you didn't do reckless, did you?
No.
All right,
No.
so you hit on one of. You hit the old guy. Is that the old werewolf, or you hitting the hurt werewolf directly in front of you? No, only the hurt werewolf directly in front of you. Yeah, okay. This guy for sure is gone.
That all makes up for the one that Q killed.
Perfect. All right. At the start of your turn, Red, the fire is going to disappear. Okay. At the start of your turn, Armolad, what would you like to do? You're still sending fire, and you have the old werewolf in front of you.
Well,
Wait, their turn, right? Their turn. They get to move. They get to go. My bad. He's going to try to hit you first. He's going to try to do the thing that he does. Multi-attack.
no idea what you rolled.
Oh. I clicked on multi-attack so that everybody could see it, but basically I get a
We
bite
didn't see
and
that
a claw
either.
attack. Yep, I get a bite and a claw
Okay.
attack. I'm trying to decide claw first or bite first. Claw first. And bite. And you're right, you don't get to see the rolls, do you? Nope. But I'll give it to you in a second. The claws hit for an 11. The bite hit for 13. 14 with advantage. Doesn't hit. The old dire wolf, the old werewolf is not enough to attack you. Meanwhile, he screams out, "Go protect the others. I'll hold them off." And they're going to just keep on moving.
Move it. Is that one Oh no, never mind. That was the one that was dead. Is the one that's dead disengaging? What?
No, he's
Yeah, never mind.
no. Okay. He used his turn to hold this area down and attack you and failed miserably. It is now your turn. Doesn't move up because he would get on fire.
Yes, I was going. He moved into the fire. Okay, good.
Nope.
Well, I'm going to stay around him, but move over here.
Sounds good.
And then attack him.
Yep.
Bunk.
Yep.
18 for 10.
More than enough.
Okay. And then I will continue to move to, whoops, to here. And do a second attack on this duder here.
Yep.
Oh, I think I'm gonna. What the hell? Critical my ass. 1 point of critical damage. And then I will punchies. Probably one each. Starting with this one.
Okay.
Punchies.
Yeah.
And then the one to my left. Punchies. Ooh, I might miss that one.
Yeah, you did miss that one. All right. It is now your turn. Oh, this disappears. The fire finally goes out.
Well, that makes it easier. Red just keeps on walking.
Where's my camera at? Right here.
That's the end of Reston.
Okay.
Just fingers crossed on, while holding them over his chest, walking in a steady pace, going "In nomine Patre et Filii et Spiritus Sancti."
Yeah, right. Means whilst. Let's see. All right. Stuff happens in the background. Q and Scar, it is your turn.
I'm not seeing any bad guys, just saying.
This is true. You've pretty much, I mean, these
Well, you
weren't-
saw me go up and heard me fighting them. That's about all.
Off in the distance, you hear the echoes of combat as a few more of them die. You hear that in silence.
And then you hear me, damn, how did I miss you? I need a rest.
I need a rest too.
It's gonna take me a bit to get to you, so I'm just gonna dash, and that's gonna end my turn.
That's good. All right. I'm
And-
gonna move the camera to. That work? I move the camera there. No, I gotta move the camera here so that everybody shows up.
We're getting a preview of somebody named Bianca all of a sudden.
Yeah,
So
gotta get those extra party guests in while we still can.
I did move myself, right? Yes.
I left you that one.
Thank you. Can I go?
Yes.
Okay, it's dead. The first attack would have killed it. Remember, it only has 2 hit points.
I didn't remember. I remember I'm raging, so she's kill.
I'm gonna take him off of the map because you're just leaving behind a series of dead wolves in the background. Do you anything else?
I did my movement and I did my wacky.
All right. That's Q and Scar. The wolf's turn. The one that you miss. One that you missed, they're just going to run away, disengage and run, which isn't far. It isn't far, so it's going to go
Not
there.
far enough.
I mean, it's not. So is everybody else. They're doing their thing. They're just moving. And in the background, other stuff happens. Armolad and Re, you are next. I'll tell you what. They're going to make a stand here. They're going to make a stand. Because this combat encounter has to start in a second. Has to stop enough. We got to get to a good stopping point here in a second.
Okay. Well, I'm only going to be able to take out one of them. So I'll leave one for Scar. So I'll go to this one. Oops. I'll go to this one. Oh, shit. There's another one up there. I didn't even notice that. As I was moving up, can I slightly angle that differently? Or was I was here, I think. Yeah, okay. Yeah, whoops. Go to there instead. That way they can both attack me. And
I don't see everything. There, it's like black.
that's because you haven't moved up yet.
Okay.
Okay, so the guy on my left,
Mm-hmm.
I will whack with a quarterstaff.
Why don't you and Scar go ahead and take your turns and just whack.
Okay, for 8, that presumably kills him.
Yep.
And quarterstaff. 13, you said was their AC?
Yep.
Convenient.
14.
Oh.
They're wolves.
Okay, then it doesn't take 7. I will. I'm going to regret this, I'm sure. I will use my last key point. Seems a waste, but I can get D8 of them back. What was it? Attack with the punchies, right?
That
15?
hits. Yeah,
dead.
it's more than enough. They're like, they're so wounded. Oh, where's the button? There's the X. Okay, he's gone. And Scar, go ahead and hit me. Go ahead and finish off the dude in front of you. I'm going to move the camera so that the camera can see.
It missed.
Both times?
Both times missed.
Both times.
It's a super powered one.
It's just like it's just being feared of death. I'm moving Re and Q up just because
You should have attacked recklessly, then it would have worked.
I know, but
there's one guy left.
I'm getting tired.
There's one guy left. There's a lot of you. You rushed here enough while the scouts blew out the alarm. The initial army that came up, you've wiped them out. The echoes of battle continue going, and then silence. The base probably knows you're here.
You
There's
think?
a moment of
Hide
rest.
so we can sleep. We gotta hide so we can sleep, so we can rest for a time. There's gotta be a place that we can hide in this cavern.
Do you want to continue exploring? Do you want to take a 1 hour rest? Do you want to take a long rest?
No rest required.
And remember, he said
It only
when
takes
Kirill finds
one-
you, he'll get rid of you.
it only takes one action, so I'm going to use my dragonhide belt.
Dragonhide, dragon,
Yes,
my ancestors.
yes, sure. And I got a whopping 3 key points back.
What's your complaint? You've also killed a bunch of humans who are his ancestors.
It doesn't compare.
How big is the cavern, like height wise?
20 to 25, 30 feet.
Okay.
Different spots. A maze of torchlit tunnels and caves expands in front of you. Bones lie strewn upon the floor. The ceiling here in this section is 10 feet high, to 10 to 15 feet high. The bones on the floor are a warning system. They crunch loudly underfoot.
If the ceiling's 10 foot high, why was there a 5-foot step?
It's different areas.
Okay.
I said
Okay.
different areas between 10 to 15
Okay.
to 20 feet. but-
Okay.
If everybody wants to backtrack a little bit, I can cast this and give us some protection while we rest for 8.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
I don't think we should rest here, because here they will attack back. They are very close, they know we're here. I say we should just keep on going and keep on smashing. Because if we give them 8 hours to prepare, we're dead.
Technically, I only have to give them 4.
Yeah, you. The rest of us, if we
Yeah,
got
yeah.
longer.
Me and Armolad can re-heal up in 4, roughly.
Oh, you need hit points? Oh, what's the issue?
Wooster, the only damage I took in this combat was from you.
No, you did that to yourself. You
You
chose to
caused
walk
it.
into the fire. I just made the fire in a place you weren't. You chose to go to where the fire was. That's on you.
Sure.
The party drama starts. The team falls apart as they decide what their next moves
But
are
yeah,
going to
I
be.
can't see. Okay, that's cool. If I go here, I actually literally
But-
can't see anybody in the party.
If we backtrack a little bit for me to cast that, it bars our enemies out, which means until we leave that spot, they can't come at us. But we would know they're coming for us.
yeah. Regardless, I say we shouldn't give them 8 hours to think. I say still go ahead and blast the motherfuckers.
I agree.
If only you had
I
left
can't-
one of them. If only you had left one of them alive to interrogate.
But we did.
Oh, wait, we do have one of them alive with some information, just not information.
Just
It's
not
a-
what?
But it's only a wolf.
No.
It's a
Read
dire
the
wolf.
mantle. Read the mantle.
Oh.
Who am I right now?
You are, yeah. You're the person, but you're still talking to a wolf, a dire wolf. Can you speak, creature?
No. Oh yeah, you did take the wolf ship, yeah.
You left a wolf alive. A wolf alive.
No, I gained all the information of the humanoid, all the information that humanoid would freely share with casual acquaintances. As long as it's information I know that isn't secretive about that person's life, I can use it.
Let's pause here for a second.
No
This
details
is a
on
good
expecting
time
them
to take
personally.
a little bit of a break. Actually, we're almost done here.
Yeah, we have 40 minutes left of the session.
Yeah, we're at 40 minutes left for the session.
Do you guys need like a 5-minute break? Or should we keep on going?
I don't need a break.
I don't need a break.
I'm cool.
You could
though.
take we'll take this 10 minutes here in game to let's figure out what information you would like to know.
Okay, I'm gonna
There's
take this opportunity to just be right back. Continue going. I have these things so I can hear everything. I'm just not gonna participate.
You're going to go pee, okay.
Yeah, I really need.
We could just take a 5-minute because I think everybody needs a 5 minutes. Let's take 5 minutes to pee.
Okay,
come
we'll take
back,
5
and
minutes.
We'll finish
be
up the
back.
last bit of it. Sounds good?
Yeah,
Tea
sure.
break, donut break, all of that good stuff.
See you in 5. Boom. Oh, battle mode. Yeah, there we go.
Wooster, there were still 2.5 donuts left.
Oh no.
God damn it. Now they're in the ether. Nobody gets them.
So,
went to
or
the
donut. That there is no triangle shaped donuts.
Let's leave the map like this for a second. Do you mind taking us back into face review mode where we can all talk normally?
Oh, we are not able to talk normally without this?
Yeah. There we go. There were people could hear. You know what I mean.
No, you can't see it.
Sus.
No.
Post battle, as you're trying to decide your next steps, Q makes a valiant, not valiant. You make a good argument, and you say, "I've learned something from their shadow." You do some little magical. Magic. I mean, it's in you. But as you look in and whatever the lights are flickering, the shadows around you do their little magic thing as the shadow and mist, as your face goes in and out between Q and Asiana. You know some general knowledge, not stuff that's secret, that you're desperate to share with everybody before you continue. Stop. You need to know this. There's more out there. Further into the caves, there is a few more people, a few more werewolves, and they're guarding not just the treasure that's there, but as well as their kinder, the die kinder, their
The chocolates, little chocolates that.
well.
No.
They're little werewolf abducted children from many locations. These werewolves have their deal with Los. They work for Los so they can go in and out of the mists. But as well, they terrorize and recruit by taking people. More importantly, any children that they've taken, children and teenagers, they keep as their own to train in vicious formats. There are children in cages at the end, close to the treasure, being guarded. Right now, you know that one of the leaders of the pack, Kirill, who they've mentioned more than a few times, is currently out hunting with most of the werewolves. These little dire wolves that you saw here was just the pets or the packs. You haven't really fought much opposition. You fought 3 named werewolves and their pets. Further up along, there's more. And more importantly, Kirill the leader, is out hunting and on their way back.
Potentially.
So basically, we want to get the tome and free the kids, maybe, and get the hell out of here before he gets back. So yeah,
So, with Q hearing that children are involved, this is triggering her.
Yes.
Why are you hungry?
No, Q wants to save them.
So we need to save the children and lay a trap for their boss monster.
Let me talk about one little section of the. Let's see. The children. If I could say it. Where's it at? Special events. Nope. Here we go. Areas of the den. This is exposition that basically Q is spitting out. Wesentia, a werewolf, is here with Kellen, who you saw, a 10-year-old werewolf in werewolf form. At the back of the cave, there's also a shrine to the Mother Night. This is the knowledge. All of these wolves worship the Mother Night. As well as what I was telling you about the ring of, there's a section, the Ring of Stones, where the werewolf pack convenes here to watch their young prisoners fight with spears in the stone ring. The last child standing is bitten and turned into a werewolf. The rest of the bodies are devoured, bones picked clean and strewn around the place. These are not nice people.
You're
like
saying
home.
they wolf down the rest. Okay.
Many along, as we were saying, this section here where you're at, there's bones and stuff strewn around, making travel on the ground difficult because you have to step and move around without making a lot of crunching noises. So any further movement, these sounds are amplified. There's children to be rescued, there's other wolves to be fought, and the main party, the hunting party, the dangerous leader, is out of the caves right now. So there's opportunity to be had. How long before he returns? Could be a few hours, could be a few more minutes. Their signals have been sent off, probably, as you, as the lead scout, sent out warning. And actually, you were able to stop the original set of people. So maybe they didn't send out the warning, maybe they did. Asiana doesn't know. But with all of the information, I'll let you talk amongst yourselves and decide what your next course of action is. Q,
Time
do you want to
group
begin?
swap.
Q is basically knows that we're here for that one item to go against the family. But at the same point, she does not want anything to happen to those children. It's bringing back bad memories of how she was.
Well, it does seem like we have a very obvious choice ahead of us. We save the children, and we murder the sons of bitches that did this to them.
While she's giving this description and this speech thingy,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use 2 more hit dice, or at least 1 anyway.
You need a full hour to do that.
I thought it was.
This is not a 1 hour rest.
I thought it
This
was
is a
10
minute.
minutes. I thought it was 10 minutes to use it.
In a short rest is 1 hour unless you have an ability that shortens it.
You need
Never mind. Okay,
Yes.
I wasted a perfectly good 12.
Shame.
Unless you decide you should take this 1 hour,
No,
which how short on resources are you guys?
Phew. I'm stopping. I'm cool.
How many spells you got left, Ray? You good?
Half
Still
of
on
them.
spells?
Half of them, and most of them on the heavy side.
Q's used only a few bardic inspirations.
I'm just
Armolad
down on
has
hit points. That's all.
Yeah,
That
you have plenty
25
of hit
really
points
did
left.
me.
Yeah.
That
I,
25 really did me.
I only have 3 key
It-
points.
If we don't take a short rest or a long rest, I stay in this form.
And
That's
That might help us.
You're right, it
Yeah.
did. It would.
Yeah, because it's good for an hour, isn't it? Yeah.
No, it's good until short rest or long rest.
Or until you decide to drop it.
This
Yeah.
disguise lasts for 1 hour or until you end it as a bonus action.
Mental whispers.
Yeah.
So,
So you have
I
1
say
hour of 1 hour of usage of this. Let's
I
say
say
have
we go ahead. Burn them all.
Q, you
does,
have advantage of knowing a little bit of the layout of this cave and where to go. So I'm going to let you possibly lead if you want, or at least survival checks to the right way, unless you guys just want to blindly travel forward.
there's a. I don't know why, but I can move Asiana. I brought her corpse with us. I'll
tell you what, with the new knowledge of the danger and this information and the triggering effect, it's giving you, I don't know, something. Roll me a survival check to see how well you could continue forward, knowing the proper ways to go.
she's like done right now.
It's all looks like all cave to you.
Wouldn't Asiana know where the kids were kept?
That would be she'd know where the adults are. She would not know where the children are. She's a guard.
Actually, the
If it
children
was-
no, well, the other way around. The children are close to the treasure and where's the tome? Hang on. Let me find where the tome is.
There's no place like Tome. There's no place like Tome. And I click my heels together and there's the Tome.
They are being the treasure, the children are all being held close to the shrine of the Mother Earth, whom these werewolves worship as their deity and make sacrifices to.
So if it's at a shrine, if they have given it up as a gift to the deity, we're in trouble. Just thinking as Q's like looking at this as she's humbled.
You know the basic area of how to get to it. Yes, right now everything is still cavish. So even though Asiana knows where to go, the caves still seem too much for you. Moving forward will be slow and careful. Since you're moving towards the destination. I'm assuming you're moving towards the destination of the Mother Shrine. You'll know that there's 3 other big destinations. Here, let me read them off for you, and then I'll let you decide, okay? There is the Ring of Stone, where most of these children fight for supremacy to have the honor of being turned into a werewolf or be turned into food or sacrifice. That's the Ring of Stone. The Shrine of the Mother Night, where the treasure and the children are. Or the Underground Spring, where there's other supplies as well.
Supplies.
Isn't that like right
Oh,
beside
I know where Ruck went.
Isn't that like literally right where we're standing? There's a big water thingy there.
That's close to it, yes. So, the Ring of Stone, where the children fight, the spring, the underground spring, or where, by the way, the underground spring is, let me read that off since you are close to it. A gash, you could see it, but you don't actually, like, aren't there. A gash in the rocky ceiling allows the gray light and cold drizzle of the outdoors to seep into this dank, torch-lit cave, where an underground spring forms a pool of water, roughly 40 feet across and 10 feet deep. A 5-foot-high ledge to the north overlooks the pool. A similar ledge spans to the eastern wall, with a rough-hewn staircase leading up to it. A few crates sit atop of the eastern ledge. Because this underground spring has a gash that allows light to go through, this is normally where the other parties or the other members would signal danger and shoot off a flare through that gash, signaling Carol to return. At this time, you would need to enter into the underground spring, investigate, and see if any signs of being warned has been sent off. Or you could head to the stone circle where the children are normally fighting. Or you could head straight to the Shrine of the Mother Night, where you suspect the children are, and where you know there will be others defending that area. Make your choice now.
I'm more in the favor of the Mother Night.
I'm going right to wherever the kids would be, so that would be the shrine.
The Shrine
like the-
or the Shring. Both of them have kids in it.
That would be my first choice. I just really like to use one of my useless abilities.
Do it. What
But
choice?
no. If we went to the your little pond thing there,
You can
If we
walk
go
on
there.
water.
yeah, I can walk on water.
You can run
So-
across water.
I can run on water too. Yeah, that's it.
So Scar is the tiebreaker.
Well, no, we've got three people who want to go to the shrine. What is Scar is the 4th vote.
Remember I said I'll follow where everyone goes. I don't have any brains. I'm all brawn. But
As
pets
you
are
move-
involved.
Sounds like the shrine.
Yep.
Shrine
A
it will
maze.
be.
You're in the deep caves. A maze of torchlit tunnels and caves expands out in front of you. Bones lie strewn upon the floor. They crunch loudly underfoot, and creatures have disadvantage on stealth checks made to move silently through this area. Everybody roll me stealth checks, please. $23, 10.
Huh?
No, sorry. 20, 10,
2.
2.
natural 1,
me.
Scar?
Hold on.
She's looking at her screen. Not too bad.
Except for
The
X.
one
Two
loud
successes.
noise echoing loudly. But as a group, 2 failures, 2 successes.
If only I had advantage on stealth checks.
As we move through the crunching of the caves, death and desperation and dread fills you as you move forward. But fortitude. You've defeated some of them already. The main army of the werewolves aren't here yet. You have time.
Wisdom.
Aww. I think this is a good time as we move to the next area of battle. And I prepare that. I think for next time I'll prepare that and it'll be good. You move with purpose of mission. Save the children. Save the world.
You know what? I think that's going to be the
Save the cheerleader?
no. That's going to be the title for the next session. Save the children.
There we go. Save the children for the next session. All
So
right.
So that's in 2 weeks, I believe. Somebody's off next week.
I do believe I at least am missing next week. So
I'm missing next week. I'll be in New York City, and that's Memorial Day weekend in here.
So yeah, we'll skip next week and we'll come back in 2 and we'll continue this. I'll set up a nice little fight for you guys. And
lighter
we'll go
fight.
from there.
So, right. I do believe we have a few minutes to chat.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a few minutes of chat. I'd like to do that as well. First off, I know this was a little bit more of a battle. Well, actually, the battle was pretty good. It took a little time. And you are getting towards the Tome of Los, so this has to be very, this got to be a no-joke battle. It's kind of like mini boss battles. How are you enjoying this? What's some feedback on this map and lighting system and this fighting system? I
like
was
it.
wanting to surprise you with those scouts, but it gave that away. Armolad, I hate you for pointing out. I should have.
What?
When the first Aziz and then they were Aziana, they were showing up. That really bummed me out. I wanted to surprise you guys with that, but oh wow.
It is what it is. But every time we move up, the light we see. So he was able to see because of the lighting, because he was able to see. And I like that about these maps, is that, when you move, like like Armolad pointed out to me, so you need to come up, so you can actually say, like, do I see? No, you have to move up to see.
Yeah.
Like, okay. I really like that about this, the way it's set up right now.
I did too, and I'm very glad it worked out for the most part. A few bugs to work out here and there. I have to put more bad guys in the background. And
when we had those like first came in, and the area where Davanka and the other one were, that whole area was black, except despite the fact that they were only 5 feet up.
Yeah.
So it's like, I thought all the areas that were black were like pillars that go all the way to the ceiling. But then, now they're not.
I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. It's like, why can he see and I can't see? Well, you have to move.
There's pre-built like, hey, block this terrain until you go up. Like there was ladders. I mean, you're supposed to like go around and go up the stairs to get to that area, and then it would have been lit up. But my point was, as soon as you were going to get closer, I was going to reveal it and be like, oh, look, there's people there looking at you. But, I like the way it's done. There's because sometimes there are different levels. You have to be on that level in order to see. And that's okay. You know, that's why, like, when you moved up to the other parts of the stairs, you couldn't see past it because there's like that little bit of a cliff. But I'm digging this. I think it added some extra dimension to it, and we'll get to fight for the next time, and it'll be cool. How did it look for you, Froggy? Was it look interesting? Cool? He already left. All right. No, he didn't. It's fine. Any other comments and concerns about that? I do like the lighting system too, though. No? All
I
right.
was just waiting to see if Froggy answered, but Froggy's not answering.
He's typing.
Yeah,
It's gonna
I was waiting as well.
He feels called out. I'm pressured. Nah, that's fine.
It works
Huh.
most of the
I
time.
peeked in every now and then. The dynamic lighting sounds cool.
There we go. It's more in the having it back in the background. And yeah, this episode was a lot more about fight, which I hope you guys enjoyed. And I think after this, well, not maybe after this fight, after the tome, but once you do something with the tome, then we get to maybe level up. Because
The map seemed a little pixelated, but maybe that was just my video.
yeah,
Oh, right, because you can't zoom in and out like we can. Yeah,
and
I can.
also what's weird is like this map is smaller, so we have to zoom in.
Yeah, I'm up in it. I had to zoom it in pretty big so I could see. And
Which is
Yeah,
why
that
our
was
names are
fine.
like really big in comparison to normal. Like we're like at a quarter of our normal size. So this is a quarter size map, and I didn't want to mess with it because it might break it. I didn't want to make everything bigger because then all the lighting adjustments, I mean, it's all pre-built, and I'm like, let's not touch it until afterward. So maybe the next iterations it'll work better. But
Hopefully.
anyways, thank you for not continuing the nightmare that I had last night, and you guys hurting cats were pretty good. We're pretty good.
Are these the official Strat maps?
And on that note, I think it's time for bonus nachos.
Bonus nachos, everyone.
Bonus nachos, everyone. Take a Froggy.